I now call this October 17th, 2024 reorganization meeting of the Town Council of Centreville to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Council, you have in your packets and you received previously the minutes from the October 3rd, 2024 meeting. Any additions or corrections to those minutes? And if not, I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion to accept.
Do you have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Next up, we have our citizens forum. Citizens are requested to keep their comments to 3 minutes. Is there anyone that wishes to address the council? Okay. Next up, the reason we're all here. I will call on Jennifer Holdgreave to give a report of the Board of Supervisors of Elections. Jim Watson, Jennifer Holdgreave, Jennifer Wilson, and Elizabeth Pirro are members of the Board of Supervisors, and we'd like to thank them for their service. If you could give your report. Yeah. I don't know if that mic works.
There, good. Good evening.
Aye.
Due to the adoption of a charter amendment, Resolution 12, 2014-419, effective on October 14th, 2014, in which the Town of Centreville Board of Supervisors of Elections may cancel an election if it is uncontested. At the August 14th, 2024 meeting, the Board of Supervisors of Elections unanimously voted to approve Ms. Sandra Lee Huffer's certificate of nomination based on the verification from the Centreville Ethics Commission, who found no errors or omissions in her financial disclosure form. The Board of Supervisors of Elections also certified that Ms. Huffer met all requirements for the town council member. At the same meeting, the Board of Supervisors of Elections canceled the October 7th, 2024 town election, as Sandra Lee Huffer was the only candidate who filed by the August 5th, 2024 filing deadline. That concludes my report.
Thank you. All right, I now call for a motion to accept the report of the Board of Supervisors of Elections.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, well, thank you to the Board of Supervisors of Elections again for the work that they do, and I kind of miss having an election this year, but excited to welcome a new council member tonight. I will now ask the Queen Anne's County Clerk of the Court, Catherine Hager, to come forward and swear in Sandra Lee Huffer.
Good morning, good afternoon, evening. It's been a long day. Congratulations on your appointment. I'm going to read to you a certificate that I have to Sandra Lee Huffer of Centreville, Maryland. Greetings, be it known that the people of Centreville, Maryland, reposing great trust and confidence in your integrity and wisdom, did approve you as council member for the town of Centreville. You are therefore to execute the said office justly, honestly, diligently, and faithfully, according to law, and hold the same for a 2-year term as determined by according to the code of the town of Centreville, or until you shall be duly discharged therefrom. Having administered the oath of office, I affix my hand and seal to this, so I will hand that to you when you finish. Just clarifying, it's a 2-year term.
It's a 3-year term.
3-year term.
But we want to make sure you've got your full,
3-year term.
your full commitment up here.
You ready to take the oath of office? I am. If you could, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Insert your name after I. I
Sandra Huffer,
do swear or affirm
do swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will be faithful
that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution
and support the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office
execute the office
of council member of the town of Centreville, Maryland,
of council member of the town of Centreville, Maryland,
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
and laws of the state.
and also the state.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
you are duly sworn in. Now, if you could, please sign the clerk's test book. So your name will memorialized in the county records. Today's date is the 17th. 10/17. As you see, your fellow council members have signed the same test book and have taken the same oath before. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, I will now call on the town clerk to present certification of oath administration.
I hereby certify that on this 17th day of October, 2024, before me, the subscriber, the clerk of the circuit court of said state and county personally appeared, Sandra Lee Huffer, who made oath in due form of law that she would faithfully and diligently, to the best of her judgment and ability, perform the duties of council member of the town of Centreville, Maryland, in said state and county without prejudice, according to the acts of the Assembly of Maryland, in such cases made and provided. Clerk of the Circuit Court, Catherine B. Hager.
Okay, I now call for a motion to accept the certification of oath administration.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, do any council members wish to say a few words?
Welcome. Yes, welcome.
All right, a few words. Does anyone have beyond one word?
Yeah, it's
One
good.
more.
Okay,
Bill.
hopefully, you have some fresh ideas for the council and, contribute to our deliberations.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity. I really look forward to working with all of you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And I know Councilmember Johnson couldn't be here this evening, but we definitely thank him for his service and the time he spent up here as well. All right, now we have our organizational things to have. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure Sandy had a packet. Is there a motion to elect a council president?
I vote to elect Ashley Kaiser, President of the Council.
That's a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. No, there was like that last second. I could have, happily handed it over. All right, is there a motion to elect the council vice president? And am I allowed to make motions?
I think so.
Okay, I'll make a motion to nominate Jeff Keel as council vice president.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? It's your last chance, y'all. For a whole year. Okay, now we have a couple of appointments, and we've talked about in the past that this feels a little bit like a crazy meeting to do this at, with a new council member who has no frame of reference, but we're gonna do it this way at least one more time, and then we'll maybe mix it up. But is there a motion to reappoint Sharon Van Emberg as town attorney for the coming year?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, you're stuck with us, Sharon. Is there a motion to reappoint Karen Luffman as finance officer for the coming year?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Awesome. Okay. Now we are going to go through the appointments of the council liaison roles. And so the appointment for the council member serving on the Town of Centreville Planning and Zoning Commission shall be Councilmember Dan Worth. The council member serving on the Town of Centreville Park Advisory Board shall be Councilmember Sandy Huffer. The council member serving as representative for economic development shall be me until we get that more formalized. And then if someone, really wants it, all yours. I would love to go back to the Parks Board anytime. The council member representing the Town of Centreville on the Queen Anne's County Council of Governments shall be Councilmember Jeff Keel. And the council member representing the Town of Centreville with the Maryland Municipal League shall be Councilmember Jim Beecham. So we now, hope everybody's happy staying where they were. Next up, we have our second citizens forum. Are there any citizens that wish to address the council at this time? Okay, any council members wish to say anything additional at this time?
We're going to call her out and ask her what she wants to do, what she wants to focus on.
I was not going to do that to her, but it sounds like you are, so let's do it.
Supposing, just wondering if somebody wants to call her out. That's what she wants to do.
I know without an election, we really don't know.
Well,
anything,
I took the opportunity to meet with her, so I do know.
Okay. Well, she
But
said,
please, anything you want to share with the town?
I mean, I think one of the important things for me is about historic preservation in the town. That is an important passion of mine, and this is a beautiful historical town, and I'd like to, what is it that can be done as it relates to making certain it's preserved, and, is all the guidance there that needs to be, and is there anything else that we can do in order to do that? And I know there's some buildings coming up, like the Board of Education. That's something that's coming up as far as what we do with that building. It's a main building in the town, and so I think that deserves some good discussion as far as what should that be. I think economic development is very important as well as far as town revitalization. I think that's really important for the town as far as from that perspective. So those are a couple things that come to mind, but I'm just very eager to work with all of you and move forward.
Awesome.
So glad to have you.
Thank you.
All right. Do I hear a motion to adjourn the October 17th reorganization meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All right, great. Adjourn.